This leg day is a little bit different than what you have seen in the past. I have the plyometrics jump squats to start off with, which I have in another video, but then you're going to see some different exercises. Kind of doing a slower transition to more plyometrics and working in some balance training with leg days just to make things more interesting. Still doing the standard strength and resistance training, but I want to increase my jump height, and I think it's just good to be more athletic and work on other things other than just pure strength and hypertrophy, muscular hypertrophy. So this was the 23rd, today's the 25th. You might see some lighter weights, but my legs were still pretty sore. I went to Busch Gardens yesterday and was walking around all day, so that's going to contribute a little bit. But also, I had a similar leg day, last leg day to this, that I didn't record, but I just remember my legs being really, really sore. I think I may have also did leg extensions that day, which I didn't do this day. But you're going to see, I think I just got the 15-pound dumbbells for the jump squats. The first time I did jump squats, I used the 40-pounders. And I mentioned in that video that I was going to lower the weight a lot because it really did a number on my trapezius and neck. I just wasn't thinking, that how those muscles were going to be affected from holding the dumbbells and having all that force come down on it. Also, too, for plyometrics, I don't think you really need that heavy a weight, and I did do 10 reps there, I think 12 on the last set. From what I read in my personal trainer certification and just online, I think it said you don't need as many reps for plyometrics. But I don't know, I wanted to do the 10 rep range anyway, and keeping the rest short. So you're going to see some of my rests being recorded in this. Keeping the rest to 30 seconds to a minute, sometimes 45 seconds. And the weights are a little bit lighter. But yeah, so I've also been, as I mentioned before, doing more sprints around the neighborhood. Still doing the 30 minutes on the elliptical, the steady state cardio, but trying to work in some interval cardio training, I guess you would call it. Doing sprints and then, walking or light jogging in between. But trying to run really fast or sprinting just as hard as I can for just a certain distance or until I get tired, or counting in my head till like 30 seconds or whatever. So I had the Romanian deadlifts there, second and third set with the 60-pound dumbbells. I think you've seen me go up to 80 pounds, but I'm keeping with the 80s. I was doing like 2-3 minute rests. That was just a minute rest. Still the 10 to 12 rep range, and then doing some balance training with the bosu ball here. So a lot different than what you've seen. And it's actually quite a bit harder than it might look to stay on the ball. So I'm only using the 10-pound dumbbell there, doing some goblet squats. And it definitely works the legs, especially because I already did jump squats. And then even the RDLs wear you out a bit. But just quick 30-second rests. I was looking at the clock. You could see the red digital clock up there on the wall. Just looking up there for a 30-second rest. And going to hit another 10. That might be 12 reps on this third set, but I did 10 on the first two. The first set is going to be in my shorts. My short feed. If you want to check those out, I do them to music, and it's just little chunks of each set till I fill in a minute. Is how I've been formatting those. and putting them to music. Been doing the evolution of rock theme. So this one for leg day should be 2015. So I just Google search a song, that rock song that came out in 2015, find one that I like. Sometimes I know bands that I like, but especially once I'm getting into the newer era, I can't really think of any bands that I know. Sometimes it does surprise me. I'm like, oh, this band was still making music at this time. Like, I think Foo Fighters might have been one, just their newer stuff. I mean, kind of like Rush. I mean, I knew they've been making music this whole time, but at the same time, I haven't used Rush for anything like 2000 or newer, because when I think Rush, I think 70s, 80s rock music. So going into some zercher squats. This is the second time me doing this. I've tried these in the past. But just couldn't find a comfortable position, so this is the second time me doing this, just doing it on the bar.
Alright, so he's out there eating. We're gonna eat and run to Walmart. We should still be back by 2, maybe earlier.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
So he's eating. If he doesn't eat all his carrots, he shouldn't need a snack before we get home anyway. He should just eat all his lunch.
Alright.
If he's hungry, he should eat all his lunch.
Okay.
Got it?
Anyway, so I'm watching my nephew. I got the zercher squats here. Just using the bar. I probably could have went a little bit heavier, but still just getting used to the exercise, trying to keep good form. Getting used to it, having it in the crease of my elbows there. But definitely hits the quads really good. I think next time I might throw a 10 on each side and see how it goes. But also at this point I've already done, 64 squats between the jump squats and the bosu ball goblet squats. And the last exercise before I went and did 30 minutes on the elliptical, which isn't in the video. Hey, what's up?
After this, can you play a game?
Yeah.
Okay.
So just calf extensions on the seated leg press, second and third set. Just record my rest because I kept it to like 30 seconds, I think. I think just 130 pounds. I've done a lot heavier, 10 to 12 rep range. I think I didn't do a drop set on this third set because I knew I was going to Busch Gardens, and I was like, I don't want my calves to be super sore when I got to walk around all day. But at the same time, I was like, I don't mind working legs because I like having sore legs, even if I got to walk around all day. So I did that, and then 30 minutes on the elliptical, and that is the leg day. Thanks for tuning in. Pardon the interruptions, and toodaloo.